everyone, this video is going to be a straightforward video about the creation of a bathroom inside Tilelook 3D Home. So as you can see here, I've already created a 2K resolution render about the bathroom. I have a 1K resolution as well. So it's going to be a really simple step-by-step guide on how to create a bathroom inside Tilelook 3D Home. So first of all, we jump inside a new interface page and we open up the build section where we start from drawing our room. In this case, I'm going to choose draw rooms directly and I'm going to insert the measurements that I want simply by writing them down. I don't know, something like this. And as you already know, you can work simultaneously on the 3D view and on the 2D. And a really important aspect that you need to consider here is the view section, where you can, for example, hide or not the wall. This is very useful to enable when you need to move around your project. And as you know, there is also the ROM solution that allows you to move inside the project as you are inside it directly in person. So let's go back to the 2D view, and the first thing we need to do usually is to insert a window. Let me just put this in 3D. So let me just insert a window. We just drag and drop the window. We're going to locate it here. I don't know, maybe something in the middle. 2.5. Good. As you can see also in the 3D, we can see in real time. We just move this black bar, we click on the window, and as you can see on the right side, you have, every time you click on a model or an object in general, you will have access to all the basic parameters of the object itself on the right side, and you can adjust it. For example, we want to reduce its dimension in general, something like 120. The elevation we're going to put as well 120, and that's it. Second thing we need to do here, we are going to insert a door. As well as before, we drag and drop it. If you click on it, you will have access to all the functionalities related to the door. You can, for example, you can choose to flip the side of the door and you can as well adjust the measurements. So in this case, we're going to do something like this, and I don't know, 90. Okay. And as you can see, we have the door right here. Maybe it's not beautiful, so we move it a little bit on the right side, and then we can start from here to insert some object inside our project. To go fast with this process, I have already created a list of favorites that I called bathroom project, where I just listed some of the products that I'm going to use inside the project. So I just also in this case, I just drag and drop the object inside the project. As you can see, you have all the parameters to move the object the way I want. You can do the same thing also on the 3D view. For example, this is a really important thing to know. If you click on an object, also if you want to jump directly in front of the object, you just click Z, and you will jump just in front of it, so you can manage it better with a better view. You click on view, you go on view and 3D positioning. Usually you will see also the same measurement, but more measurement that you see on the 2D, you will see also on the 3D views. So for example, if I move the object from the wall, I can also adjust the measurement directly from here. So you can have a really precise work also on Tilelook 3D Home. The only thing that you need to know, because usually is not enabled automatically, you can just go on 3D positioning and you will enable it. So let's proceed with the insertion of a shower box, something like this, maybe this way. Toilet, I can adjust also the distance from the floor. In this case we're going to do something like this. It's not going to be beautiful, but just to show you how to work properly with the 3D Home. Distance from the object 15 centimeters. Maybe we can 40, 50 centimeters. No, let's just do this thing. Good. Let's proceed with the insertion of other things. So as you already know, this is really this is not good, so we just go on the size parameter here on the right side, and we can adjust it. For example, we enable the lock ratio. We just click 80 centimeters, and it will, all the measurement will be scaled, will be putted, will be nice. So we just insert the carpet over here, and where is it? We can also insert this object here. We rotate it, we put it directly on the corner. We also insert a mirror here. We can adjust it directly on the 3D view ROM. So, as I said before, you can go here, 3D positioning. Maybe sometime you need to refresh the page to see the measurements. I don't know, 20 centimeters from the side. Switch from 2D. We insert this one here. We also, another important thing that we can do here, we click on an object, we go on replace material. In this case we have two different portion of the object, so we just click on the first one and we choose one color. We have so many premium texture here, premium material and effects that you can apply directly to the objects. I just drag and drop one material and another material here, and I will see automatically applied in the object itself. So we almost finished. Maybe I need to insert a shower inside here, but it's not so relevant. We may go on with the tile layout. Favorites, bathroom. Let me see if I just forgot something, but I think it's fine. So we can start directly from the floor. So as you can see here on the 2D we have the main objects. Nothing too special, but just to get you the idea of how to work properly with the software. We click on the surface and we start editing the floor. We just go on tile flooring. As you know, there is a tutorial about this specific topic, so there are many functionalities related to this specific topic about tile layout. In this case I'm going just to drag and drop one single tile, so I leave to the normal setting. I'm going to the Tilelook library. I'm going to choose, for example, a product from, I need to do on the 2D, Marazzi. I just choose here, we have 7,000 and more products about Marazzi. We choose one specific product, for example this one. We just drag and drop it and we will see it, maybe we will see it applied on the project. We just click here and we set the starting point. So for example I want the new tile to start from this point, which is the angle of the wall. You just click here, you confirm, and it will be automatically aligned. And yeah, so there are many other functionalities about these topics, for example the growth, thickness and all the tile patterns available and the free mode. You can check them on directly on the specific tutorial that is already available on YouTube. So for example, we're going to another important thing that you can do here, you can connect the walls. So you just click on a wall, you click on connect surface and you select the walls that you want to connect. Okay. No, just to connect surface. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So when I click on a wall and I go on tile flooring, I will see all the walls in 2D, so I can edit it directly at the same time. So before doing that, another important thing that you can do, for example, you can go on, you can jump right back and go on the decorate section and go on finish, color, and you can choose to apply one color to the surface. So as you can see, all the walls now have the same color. If you need to insert some, it doesn't matter if this one looks like a little bit brighter, it's just a problem with the visualization, but the color is correct. So just just a quick reminder that if you need to insert a painting, and then you want to apply some tile layout to the wall, I suggest you to do this before putting any effort on the tile layout, because many times you will not save all the things that you are doing. So first of all, if you need to edit the wall and you need to insert the painting, first thing you need to do is to insert the painting and then move on with the tiling. So as I'm doing right now, so I inserted the painting, I just click again on the wall, I just go again on tile flooring, and then I start editing from here. The painting is already inserted in the walls. We just go on tile library, 2D models, we choose one specific tile, I don't know, nothing special here. This symbol here, 9 and 9, means that for this product there are available 9 images of the same product, so to have a more realistic representation of the tiles and the render itself when we're going to create it. So we just drag and drop, we just go on the free version this time, sorry. We drag and drop one tile, we close these, we just move the tile over here. We can choose many options here. So for example, we're going to do continuous paving. We're just inserting one row of tiles. It's not going to be beautiful, but just to get you the idea. And when we finish and go back, it will be, as you can see, inserted in all our walls. And that's it. So I don't think we are missing something relevant. Obviously there are many things to know about this software, many functionalities, more advanced and simpler. But as you can see, it's really simple to create a bathroom in few simple steps. And what I suggest you to do is to check out, you can create endless number of folders with endless number of names and typology of products that you want to include here. You can modify every single time you can click on an object and see all the functionalities related to it. So if you want to replace the material, to flip, to create, for example, a linear array, this is really useful for the lamps, for example. And talking about lamps, maybe we can insert, for example, an artificial light inside the project before launching the render. So I'm going to the home library. Let me just be more precise. perfectly in the middle. Okay. Render. As you know, there are many different typology of renders that you can choose from. So for example, just to talk about the camera here, how to set properly the view for a render. So as you know, here you have all the resolution available. Now I am in the team version, which is also available for you. That is a more advanced version of Tilelook 3D Home, which includes unlimited renders in the highest qualities and also unlimited uploads of 2D and 3D models in your own library, and also shared workspace with your colleagues in a single interface, really user-friendly, really easy to use and to manage the work with your colleagues. So I suggest you to check out also the video about these specific topics. And yeah, let's move on. You can choose the quality of the resolution. In this case we're going to do a 2K resolution because it usually takes not more than 3 minutes. Meanwhile 4K is 4 to 5 minutes long, so you have to wait a little bit more, but the quality itself is really high. You can modify the aspect ratio, so for example you need to do a reel or a post on your social media, you can choose the perfect format for it. So every single aspect ratio is available. The standard one for YouTube or for the presentation is usually the first one. You can adjust the lighting here. There are many functionalities about the lightings here, and the different typology of lights that you can choose from. Here you can drag and drop one light. For example, we're going to insert just one over here. We can adjust the measurements of the light, the typology of lights here if you want it to be more cold or warm, the brightness itself, the color. So many advanced settings that you can check it by yourself. You can experiment it with it and find the best solution for your rendering. But usually if you do not touch anything inside this page, you won't experience any issues. The quality and the light proposed automatically usually is fine, especially if you also have a windows inside the project for the sunlight. So we just click on complete, we jump back on the previous section. We can choose the environment, it means the background of our project. So I just want something, I can also modify it. You can rotate to have a different view. You can adjust the brightness, the reflection, so everything is available here. You do not need any extra feature to reach the best result. Also, everything is already available. You just need to find it out, to try it out, and to discover it by yourself. So once we have, let me just put some green background here, something like this. So once we have finished this one, another important thing to do, maybe is to adjust the field of view here and then move to the perfect spot. You can also adjust the height, usually is 120 more or less. You can adjust the pitch angle just to be sure to include everything inside your project. And then we are in 2K resolution, we launch the render. So we need to wait a couple of minutes here. As you already know, there is the normal render, which is the static view that you can upload, that you can download directly on your computer. Meanwhile, the panoramic render is shareable through QR code and link. So for example, if you have a client in front of you that want to see it on his mobile phone, you can just open up the project with the QR code. He can scan it directly with the QR code on his mobile phone, and he will see it and move around the project with his phone. So it's really powerful. It's a really powerful tool. I think it's one of the strength point about Tilelook 3D Home. If we are talking about the main points, the main advantages of this software, especially this one, and the rapidity, so really you can create in few seconds something like this, and I don't know if there are many other software solution that allows you to create a 2K resolution render in less than 30 seconds. So this is one of the most important aspects that we are really strong about. And that's it. As I said before, you can also download it on your computer. You can choose to upgrade the resolution. You can use the retouch here to adjust the lightning, the exposure, the contrast. Also, if you already launched the render, so maybe you know that you have 75 renders available in 2K and 75 in 4K monthly with the standard 3D Home subscription. So if you do not want to waste one render and maybe you need to do some little adjustment, you can do it without any problem from here. You can remove watermark, you can share, as I said before, through QR code, link directly to other social media. You can also charge it on your WhatsApp stories, on Instagram stories, Instagram reel post, and anything you need to know, anything you need to work with. And that's it. I really hope this video helped you in a general way to understand how easy it is to create a render inside Tilelook 3D Home, how to create a bathroom. And thank you for your attention.